All right, if we're ready for Sylus's Primordial Chaos, put, oh gosh, put some spaceships in the chat. God, he's so handsome. I can't. Sylus, why are you so hot? Right. Sylus's Primordial Chaos. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Oh my gosh. He's so handsome. I know. Allure Galaxy. Cosmic Empire.
Galactic light shines bright. All stars gleam in harmony. As witnesses, they shall celebrate the official engagement between the Empress of the Cosmic Empire and Sylus, the sovereign of the Chaosy Galaxy.
That's right. I am officially engaged to this man. He is my husband. As I fasten the last button on my gown, ceremonial space fighters complete their first lap outside the palace. I look down. A crimson ring lies quietly in its jewelry box. It's an essential element for this political marriage alliance. Hi, handsome. The lightweight gown was deliberately chosen. I lift my skirt and hurry towards Sylus. Standing before the doors of the main hall, he waits with his arms crossed.
Did you choose a color that matches me?
You should feel honored. As if acknowledging my words, Sylus bows and extends his hand. It's a gesture of invitation.
It's time to receive our blessings.
You are already blessing me, my love. Remember, this is just a deal between us. Don't cross the line. After my palm slides into his, he tightly grips it. An irresistible force pulls me toward him, and I stumble before he uses his other hand to support my back.
This distance is expected of two people in a stable, harmonious relationship. Your Majesty.
You're right, I was wrong. How silly of me.
If you want people to notice something's not right, well, you're free to push my hand away.
He moves his hand slowly, provocatively, before it finally settles on my waist. Sylus pulls me into his embrace. No, cross all the lines, please. Reflected in the mirror, we're so close that we're seemingly one entity.
You're already regretting it.
Nope.
This marriage of convenience is just a deal between us. Until we walk through that door, you still have a chance to back out. Do you still want to do it?
Stay by my side forever. Oh, okay. So this is where we'll come back to this. Listen to what I have to say. I am the Empress. I am the Empress of the Galactic Empire. What I choose to do is not for others to interfere with. The counter... Goodness. To counter Sylus's provocation, I firmly peel his fingers open and interlace my fingers with his. They're gonna do it again. I knew it. They've got it. Infold. I have some issues. Can you please? As for you, it's too late to back out if you're going to have any regrets.
I would never possess a hint of remorse when the benefits of our marriage alliance are involved.
A trickling sensation runs between my fingers as Sylus adjusts the ring I'm wearing. Oh, a tickling sensation. He ensures the crimson gemstone embedded on it is facing upward. It's the symbol of the power behind him and what I demanded from him. And on his ring finger, the ring representing me, the Empress of the Cosmic Empire, shines just as brilliantly at this moment. Welcome back, Kat. This is also what he demanded from me. The palace gates open before us. Arm in arm, Sylus and I enter the aerial garden beneath the boundless universe. Conversation abruptly ceases. The nobles and ministers in their luxurious attire set down their glasses and bow to us with the utmost reverence. The luncheon officially begins. As a gesture for everyone to forego the formalities, Sylus moves even closer. His words, mixed with amusement, wash over my ear.
Your Majesty, I'm no longer an outsider. I am your fiancé.
Yes, you are. I lean against his shoulder and direct his attention to the unnamed camera flying towards us. In the cosmic year 649, Sylus, the Chaos's sovereign, and I hold a grand ceremony to announce our engagement to the universe. But only we know that our union is nothing more than a deception, a deal, a mutual exploitation. It all started 14 days ago, on the third day of my coronation ceremony. Our favorite F word. Sylus. The third day of my coronation ceremony is known as Day of Fealty. On this day, the nobles of the Empire, the overlords governing planets, and even the sovereigns of galaxies who are vassals of the Empire must present the most precious gifts to the new monarch to prove their loyalty. Welcome back, lady. Only on this day does the Empress's mothership allow those who pledge their loyalty to board. It permits people to be within 10 inches of the Empress so that they can present rare treasures she might already possess and recite words of praise she has long grown tired of hearing. There is no other reason. Rulers throughout the ages know that the purpose of Day of Fealty has never been about the gifts. It's so totally not. Oh, honey, that's gonna change. The lady on the far right, the previous emperor's relegated her to managing the royal library. But her abilities exceed the role. I still need a personal secretary. She's the best candidate. Sitting on the throne, I gaze at the countless private spacecraft before me. They're as numerous as the stars. The one in the center. I remember him bringing the previous empire's close friend. He's the wealthiest overlord in the empire. Of course he is. Who knows how much the Empire's tax revenue has gone into his pocket? Also, he's very handsome. Before the previous emperor was beheaded, I received intel about his propagations to defect to a hostile galaxy, the Glory Federation. How should I deal with him? The Empire has prospered for hundreds of years, but to me, it's a massive ship with rotting, obsolete parts. One can find many parasites like him throughout the Empire. For the sake of my sovereignty, these people cannot stay here. But I know that in everyone's eyes, I'm still young and inexperienced. Rash actions will only backfire on me. I must think of a strategy before making my move. Regardless of the reason, my position must never be undermined. The whispers interrupt my thoughts. Among the stars, a streak of unmistakable crimson appears. Red, it's from Chaosy. I rise from the throne. Following my movements, the Imperial soldiers guarding the deck quietly close in around me. Overhead, the red spacecraft grazes past the numerous Loyalists' vessels and forces them to move out of the way. Boy, he just comes right in, doesn't he? Excuse me, excuse me, I need to be in front. It's me, I'm in front. All units stand by. Only move when I issue out a command. For hundreds of years, only two entities have been powerful enough to compete for the position of power to rule the cosmos: the Cosmic Empire and the Glory Federation. But in the past century, an emerging power, Chaosy, has made its mark in the universe. Bye, MJ. He's just going to toss everyone else aside to get to his wife. Excuse me, my wife is up there. The Chaosy Galaxy is located at the edge of the cosmos. It's covered in abnormal magnetic fields and surrounded by massive amounts of planetary debris. The Empire has staged multiple attacks to conquer it in the past, but it has always returned defeated. I like that they're kind of making it like the N109 zone. That's kind of cool. Comes right in. Oh my god. I mean, the reasons, aside from its easily defended terrain, include a unique resource controlled exclusively by Chaosy's inhabitants, erythrostone. It's a mineral with reddish hue. When embedded in a cold weapon, it makes them invincible. For firearms, erythrostone this is so cute. I love the parallels to everything. I don't know why, particularly in these cards, I really love the parallels, but these parallels are so freaking adorable. For firearms, erythrostone multiplies their strength and makes them nearly unstoppable. Even the Cosmic Empire, with its strong military, has to be cautious when dealing with them. As Chaosy's sovereign, Sylus intervened in wars between galaxies and profited from all involved parties by acting as a weapons supplier. This is I love this so much. This also allows Chaosy to grow rapidly. In just 100 years, Chaosy ranks third after the Empire and the Glory Federation. It's another force that strikes fear across galaxies. Chaosy will never pledge loyalty to me. To show up uninvited. What does Sylus want? My mind races as I consider countermeasures. Meanwhile, the red vessel is already docking. Love my weapons-dealing husband. The Empire's blades and guns are in position. They're aimed at the vessel's hatch and the person who's about to emerge.
This is quite the welcome.
One step, two. Composed, he walks away from the vessel and acts as if the weapons aimed at him don't exist. Just like that, he's standing before me.
I'm here to see you, Your Majesty.
He doesn't bow to me. Instead, he opens an exquisite jewelry box to display an erythrostone ring. Tell me why you're here.
For our proposed marriage, of course.
His words send shockwaves of disbelief that ripple into the crowd. I narrow my eyes and study him. With Sylus, what Sylus said is true. The engagement between us has existed for as long as I can remember. Already proposing. The man knows when he likes something, okay? He's like, you right there? I want you, you're mine already. Even though I know it's a means to keep Chaosy in check, I found myself paying attention to Sylus as a person over the years. I knew we'd meet Sunday, but I didn't expect him to barge in like this and bring up our marriage alliance. Rumors claimed Sylus was hideous. Oh, ma'am. Yes, he is the opposite of hideous. He's just domestic like that. I love how Sylus wants to marry him, no matter what time. I know. Rumors claimed Sylus was hideous, monstrous, and terrifying to look at. I used to think that if I really had to go through with a marriage, I'd just kill him. Girl. I see not every rumor is true. Sylus is more intriguing than I imagined. Who spread these rumors? They were very misinformed. They mispronounced gorgeous. The unexpected visitor has brought Day of Fealty to a complete halt. I scan the crowd of bewildered faces. Everyone is waiting for me to make my position known. MC. MC girl. Accompany me to a more private place. We need to have a proper discussion about this marriage. Oh, I'm gonna have a discussion, alright. Oh wait, okay, but can we appreciate MC being like, if I don't like this marriage, I'll kill her, you know? Instead of usually, I'll kill myself. Jealous haters. I emphasize the word private. Sylus raises an eyebrow and flushes an amused smile.
Lead the way.
That was cute, though. She's like, oh, he's hot. We need to discuss this in private. With just one expression and a sentence, I'm certain he's not here for our marriage. No, girl, he mind. Listen. For this serious discussion, we are communicating in body language. Ritual time. My footsteps echo against the marble floor of the palace corridor. Sylus follows behind me. Sometimes he's close, and other times he's distant. It's as if he's playing a game. Oops. That's designed to test my patience, ma'am. He is all about testing patience. Ritual. Marriage ritual. At the end of the corridor is the study used for receiving envoys from other galaxies. I open the door and lead Sylus inside and then promptly go to lock it. Ritual TM! Let's cut to the chase. Our engagement has existed since childhood. If you actually wanted me to honor it, you wouldn't have visited me right now.
I thought an empress would have more sophisticated negotiation skills. But I don't mind. I like people who are direct. I'm visiting you because I'd like to maximize the benefits of this deal.
The captive will not be escaping. Restless bodies into buildings. He strolls over to the holographic cosmic map that's being projected in the center of the study. He moves his fingers to push the Empire towards me.
Is the Empire's throne still comfortable? I'm afraid the former Emperor left you a rather large mess to deal with.
Ben?
For example, there are certain people who oppose you. They're powerful, yet impossible to remove.
Countless ministers' faces flash through my mind. I mask the disgust and suspicion in my heart with a polite smile.
What if I told you that Chaosy is willing to help you deal with these obstacles?
I'm listening. With a flick of his finger, Sylus sends the projected Chaosy galaxy towards me. Its after images trail behind it as it settles next to the cosmic empire.
Marriage is the simplest, least suspicious way to unite two powers. Assuming we use it as our pretext, Chaosy shall become your deadliest weapon, one unbound by imperial constraints.
I agree. Next.
For matters involving eliminating people, you don't need to consider the voices that restrain you, or worry about whether acting too hastily will lead to a rebellion.
At some point, Sylus moves closer to whisper dangerous, tempting words in my ear. If they aren't in bed now, I don't want to listen to them. Is a fiend trying to tempt me? The plays and taverns always involve a study where a human makes a deal with a fiend, and the price is one's soul. However, I suspect my soul is less attractive compared to the benefits you gain from me. Sylus smiles and places the jewelry box containing the ring in my hand.
Chaosy's former sovereign stepped down years ago, yet he still covets the power that comes with this position. He made all sorts of friends and continues to be pesky. One of them has unknown origins and serves as his biggest supporter. I want you to use your status as Empress to find out who that person is.
So I'm not the only one making a deal with a fiend today. While weighing the pros and cons, my attention is drawn to the flickering red light in the jewelry box again. I love how he acquires all this power just to lay it at our feet in every unit. I know! Finding out someone's identity isn't difficult. More importantly, I must be able to gain access to some erythrostones. With them in my possession, no galaxy can rival the Cosmic Empire. Alright, deal. Our negotiation comes to an end. Silus's smile widens as he takes my hand and gently kisses the back of it.
Good. I expected as much. You and I are kindred spirits. Nothing is more pleasant than reaching an understanding with someone with the same mindset.
Yes, we are kindred spirits. In every universe. I smile, which serves as an agreement with his words. I have a feeling that the cosmic landscape is going to become more interesting from now on. Thing I have, it's all yours, and I will be your servant. Yes. The ceremonial space fighters, their contrails in the Empire's colors, have completed their 13th passes. 13 passes. There's just one last step.
You may kiss your fiancé, Your Majesty.
He's my husband now, if this is it. Hi. Amid the cheers of the crowd, I smile and step towards Sylus. I wrap my arms around his neck. Put on a show, girl. Is there anything else you'd like to tell me? Don't mind if I do. Sylus leans in. His breath draws near. The tip of his nose almost touches mine.
Have someone search for the wealthy overlord's body in the war zone near the Empire's outskirts tomorrow.
Oh. Sylus. Okay.
You can publicly declare this as an accidental death from straying too far into a battlefield, or reveal a crime to justify his execution. It's up to you.
Whatever you say, I'm here for it. Oddly specific. Could be associated in my mind. Just this scene with them passing information. It's so good. I know. Wonderful. This deal, in the name of a marriage alliance, is proving to be as valuable as I expected. But will Sylus be someone I can safely deal with? Ma'am, yes he is. He is so safe. He is the safest man ever. He said we were kindred spirits, so I suspect this safety won't last very long. The most effective way to deal with him is to use him. Then once I kill him, I can seize the opportunity to annex Chaosy and make it mine. Okay, but also... MC! S is for safe. The previous rulers of the Cosmic Empire have failed to achieve this. And this achievement is enough to ensure no one will dare to challenge me again.
I've shown my sincerity. Now it's your turn. Come to Chaosy with me tomorrow. This marriage alliance needs a more convincing performance.
She's so proud. No wonder Silas is attracted to her. It's true. Of course. Yes, no hesitation. After finishing my last word with a smile, I kissed Sylus. The wine from the banquet is sharp and potent. The spine-tingling flavor seeps into my mouth as Sylus kisses me back. However, even though I've made a deal with a fiend, I can only feel how wonderful it is at this moment. Girl, she is she cannot resist this man. She's like, oh, but his kisses are so good. Well, she could just keep him. Or don't, and just get ultimate unlimited cuddles. Unlike the Empire's method of selecting monarchs, Chaosi values strength, or raw strength. Defeat the current sovereign, and you can take their place. She is so much denial. She lies to herself. We know that she lies to herself. Did I read that right? Yeah. For the past several centuries, Chaosi's previous ruler, Rogray, was invincible until Sylus defeated him. If he's that powerful, did he approach me just because Rogray is colluding with other galaxies? One must always be on guard. I've entertained the thought of killing Sylus, and it's likely he's been doing the same.
Your Majesty? Your Majesty.
Yes. The Secretary's voice over the comms brings me back to my senses. She has already finished reporting the matters discussed in today's court. Do as you suggested, and keep a close watch on the situation in the palace for me while I'm away. Especially the former Emperor's younger brother, Zynlei. He's been scheming lately.
Yes, Your Majesty. I shall keep a close eye on Lord Zynlei.
Oh, Zynlei. There we go. Okay. Thank you for saying it for me. And Sylus is the scratching board. Oh my god. After the call ends, I lean against the spaceship's porthole. Using its reflection, I observe Sylus, who's at the dining table before I start thinking again.
I suggest you find a place to sit down.
What? He unhurriedly stabs his fork into the last piece of salmon. It's an earth dish recreated by the spaceship's chef.
I warned you.
Now entering the Chaosi Galaxy. Autopilot has been disengaged. Switching to manual control mode.
As soon as those words leave the speaker, the spaceship suddenly lurches violently. All visible equipment malfunctions because of magnetic field's interference. Lights flicker erratically. A second wave of turbulence hits, and the world spins. I reach out towards Sylus in the split second before I expect him to let me fall, but he catches me. His arm is firmly around my waist.
You have good reflexes.
I mean... I'm not supposed to be falling for you, Sylus. We're supposed to be in a marriage, a convenient marriage right now. Sylus's face looms close. I'm sorry, you guys. I would literally fall so in love with this guy. Like, the moment I wouldn't even question anything this guy would do. I think he was going to let you fall in. Silas's face looms close. I can almost make out the fine hairs on his face as the shadows cast, and the shadows cast by his eyelashes under the light. Oh, why are you being so kind all of a sudden?
If I hadn't helped you, the Empire would probably be preparing their next monarch's coronation ceremony right now. Besides, it's normal for spouses to lend each other a helping hand.
Silas. Please, Silas. I am Beyonceing with this man sometimes. Has he been a brute before? No. Oh, we haven't officially gotten. Before I can continue, Sylus grabs a helmet and places it on my head without saying another word.
We're here. Say whatever you want to say after you put on the helmet.
With a snap, he flips down the helmet visor and my vision is immediately tinted with dark gray filter as environmental data appears. A moment passes before my vision clears. Sylus has also put on a helmet. The hatch opens, and he smiles as he turns to look at me. Sylus is like, shh, your wife.
Welcome to Chaosy, Your Majesty.
You feel me? I realize. My first impression of Chaosy is that it's hot. That was my first impression of Sylus too. How weird that would work out. They've been doing that for a while, Jake. My scorching heat that seems ready to burn everything blazes across the planet's surface. I belatedly realize the source of it. I look up. A distorted planet explodes overhead. Countless fragments come crashing down like snowflakes, with a thunderous roar. The ground shakes. I can't hear anything until my ears finally stop ringing. I open my eyes.
Do you feel better?
What happened? I look past Sylus, who seemed unfazed. Among the nearby planetary debris are several crimson crystals. Those are erythrostones?
They also make up the planet's core.
Heat wave, like mist, drifts out from the erythrostones. Wherever it passes, vegetation withers instantly, their roots showing signs of corrosion.
Planets collide above Chaosy, and their destruction spews out cores containing immense energy. Coexisting with them is the price you pay for survival.
Oh, this is interesting. Okay. The helmet needs to stay on. I tighten my helmet and watch as several heavily bundled Chaosy inhabitants emerge from an unknown place. They pick up the erythrostones. I see their faces through their visor. They bear wounds from corrosion, and none of them has really healed.
Your Majesty, do you still think the Empire can handle resources such as erythrostones?
The Empire has a sky curtain. It can block out disasters like this and selectively show the people.
A beautiful, peaceful, serene side of the cosmos. And it lets them appreciate life's beauty while looking at virtual scenery.
Yes? Sylus smiles, and a hint of mockery flashes through his eyes. I've seen that expression before. It was when he looked at the beautiful scenery projected by the sky curtain from the palace balcony.
It numbs people's perception of chaos. No one would do such a thing here. Chaos is the universe's endpoint, its destination. And the first rule of survival here is to be in charge of chaos. Aren't you the same way?
Me?
Didn't you wager everything with this marriage so you could be in charge of the Empire's chaos?
Numerous thoughts flood my mind, and faces harboring ulterior motives flash before my eyes. Interesting. They're the source of chaos, yet they're also, literally, the stepping stones that will secure my reign. Yes, you and I are definitely kindred spirit. Sylus's attendant has been waiting for quite some time. The royal guard remains on standby. I only brought 2 people as personal escorts. We follow Sylus and his attendant toward the floating platform that leads to Chaosi. The floating platform descends into an abyssal darkness. It travels an unknown distance. Then a glimmer of light appears. The capital is underground.
When the Erythra stone showers pass, it will rise to the surface and operate like a normal city-state.
Oh, okay. I really like this. Hello, Cotton. Welcome. This is really, really neat. I really like this. The underground capital is seemingly encased in an endless night. The lights never go out, and people's shadows are accompanied by bustling sounds. The center of the city is our destination. That's where Sylus's residence is. At the highest point of the residence, a dragon-shaped erythro stone is embedded. It's what Sylus chose as his emblem. I'm here for this. Like a sun or a heart, it's impossible to ignore. It compels people to look up.
My lord, the welcoming banquet for the Empress has been arranged. Lord Rogray and his relatives have also arrived.
Oh, how convenient. So it's like, it's a lot like the N109 zone in planet form. Thinking about how I'm about to meet the former sovereign who competed with Sylus for power, according to rumors, I place my hand in Sylus's. Boop. Save. Oh, why are you laughing? You're not pretending anymore? He's not pretending anymore.
I'm pretending.
No, you're not. Don't talk like that. Ah! He grips my hand, and the calluses left by weapons brush against my palm. I'm not pretending anymore, Sylus. I'm in love with you, actually. That's okay. You can talk as much or as little as you feel. No, he's just happy you're pretending. Yes, Sylus and I fell in love at first sight.
I'm not smitten with her appearance. I adore her for her way of thinking.
Sylus. Sylus. I would suggest that you say something else about my appearance then. I'm not spitting with his appearance either. I like his... Well, at least he's attractive. I pause, unable to come up with the right words. Seeing this, Sylus leans in, and an amused expression is on his face.
What do you like about me? I'm very curious.
Well, at least he's attractive. This banquet, being held on the pretense of welcoming me, is actually a confrontation between Chaosi's old and new leader. Sylus and I sit in the seats of honor. We face a group of Ragray's relatives, potential enemies. Bye, cat. We were discussing something that interests everyone in casual conversation. Love. Prying eyes scrutinize my relationship with Sylus. Oh no. Oh no. Definitely not the middle one. I could care less about, I couldn't care less about his reputation. But his physique, his abs. I really like his wit though. His wit is super attractive. I think I'm gonna go with his wit because his wit is like a body. Your body, I like it. I like his wit. He's no ordinary man, if you can make an entire cosmos know the name of Chaosi in such a short time. He's the only one who's worthy of being my husband and our future together. There's a slight movement beside me as Sylus raises his glass.
This drink is to my wife.
That's me, guys. I'm his wife. The word, its future wife, were on the top of my tongue. I want to subtly correct him, but when I turn, I meet his amused gaze, and now I can't because I can't even create a coherent sentence because he's looking at me. Never mind. As the banquet draws to a close, the elderly man sitting beside Sylus slowly stands. He raises his glass to me before tilting his head back to a drink.
Chaosi's Erythrostone shower will be over soon. When it does, the city shall rise to the surface. Our sovereign will be busy with his affairs, but I can show you what Chaosi has to offer.
Ew! No, why are there gross men in all of this? No, no, stay away from me. I will stay next to my husband only. A kind gaze with a glaring sharpness beneath the surface. Gentle words laced with implications. Ugh. I'm too familiar with this. Yuck, no. He's trying to win me over. Honey, sick him. He's trying to make a move on your wife. water spray. Nearby, Sylus, who has remained composed throughout the banquet, finally leans forward. Wearing an enigmatic smile, he reveals Rogray's empty glass.
Maybe I wouldn't be so busy if you had retired earlier.
At some point, the banquet has grown quiet. Only Sylus's and Rogray's voice echoes through the vast mansion. As the wineglass is presented to Rogray, the corners of his mouth slightly tremble despite his smile. His gaze is still fixed on me. I know everyone is watching me. They're focused on my choice, Sylus included. But his gaze reveals no particular position. There's only pure curiosity. I think Sylus would be a competent guide for showing me Chaosi's sights and sounds.
Of course.
A faint rumbling echoes in the distance. Another planet has most likely broken up and crashed into the ground. Rogray smiles and drains his glass. The stagnant air finally moves again. But the atmosphere has already turned unusually cold.
A harmonious marriage is also something worth celebrating. However, Chaos is dangerous. Even if you're only here temporarily, I hope you'll choose your position wisely.
The open conflicts and underhanded scheming in Chaosia are far from over. In just a few short days, I received numerous invitations under various pretexts. Stop sending me invitations! Stop sending me secret letters! Stop trying to proposition me! I don't want any! I'm not interested. I have a husband. I have my attendants go to these events in my place, Attagirl. Behind the scenes, I asked them to record Chaosi's terrain, the locations of important buildings, and the cycle of erythrostone showers. I also secretly bribed some locals to monitor Sylus's movement for me. I haven't forgotten why I'm here. Even though Sylus and I are ostensible allies, he remains my greatest obstacle if I want to conquer Chaosi. I thought these few days in Chaosi would pass by peacefully. Unexpectedly, Rogray turned out to be more audacious and reckless than I anticipated. On the night, no, go away! On the night the erythrostone showers ended, the city rose to the surface. I jokingly asked Sylus to fulfill his duties as a guide, and actually had him take me sightseeing. An assassination plot that had been silently brewing in the darkness soon catches up to us.
Be careful.
Oh. Once I hear the commotion, jet black arrows fly from trees behind us. They whistle as they cut through the air. Sylus reacts more quickly. Before the arrow can take us both out, he pulls me into his arms and dodges to the side.
Unfortunate. We won't be able to enjoy the night. Can you fight?
I'm often a target of assassinations, so I can deal with a few murderers. How many are present?
In their previous attempts, they never sent more than 30 people.
Oh.
But since the Empress has graced us with her presence, there will probably be around 50.
How casual.
Let's make this quick.
Okay. The personal guards get into position with well-trained precision. Their captain throws a rifle to me. Sylus ducks his head. It's date night. The attacking assassins surge like waves one after another. They quickly drown out the sound of their comrades' deaths in their mechanical assault. Their erythrostone weapons flicker with an ominous glow. Each swing carries a deadly killing intent. Since they're attacking me and Sylus, I'm almost certain that these are Rogray's people, but if I die here, the situation will be more advantageous for Sylus. Why would he save me? Because he loves you. There's no time to overthink. I pull the trigger again and hit the assassins attempting to ambush Sylus from behind. Under the starlit night, the assassin's blood flows through Chaosi's dry riverbeds. My shoes and Sylus's face are stained. The power of love. Date fight. Sorry. I don't know how much time has passed, but the long battle is finally over. The victors have been decided. Bodies lie scattered before me. Breathing heavy, I lean against a tree. In the darkness, Sylus pulls a blade from the ground and slowly walks towards me. My temple throbs. I conceal myself further and grip my dagger in self-defense.
All the assassins are dead. Why are you hiding?
His voice appears right next to my ear. I tense up. Only after a moment passes do I manage to put on a composed expression. And you? Holding an assassin's weapon. What are you planning to do? Power couples, seriously. He turns to reveal a blade fragment that's sticking out of his bag. Oh no! Help him! Help him! Blood continues to seep from the wound. Go! No!
I want you to help me get it out.
Okay. I instruct the attendant to fetch medicine from the starship. Then I'll help Sylus lean against the tree and sit down beside him. The hem of my dress, torn during the battle, is in the way. I rip it off and use it to wipe the bloodstain from my hands and Sylus's. Wait.
This blade might have erythrostones, but this is the standard design commonly used by the Empire's craftsmen. Do you have any leads on Rogray's associates?
It's just a scratch. At least always putting holy shrapnel out of him. I freeze. Recalling my original deal with Sylus, I was supposed to investigate and uncover Rogray's hidden allies. At this moment, a name comes to mind. Zinley. He's the previous emperor's younger brother. He should have been the next monarch because of his bloodline, but the empire abolished the Hierarchy? I mess up that word so much. System long ago.
Oh. So he resents you for taking his position and wants you dead. And he just so happened to meet the former sovereign of Chaosi, who wants me dead. They're a perfect match.
Yeah. It was mentioned in my secretary's recent message that Zinlei has gone missing since I left. Before disappearing, he contacted multiple weapons dealers within the Empire. The fragment of information coalesced with, yeah, that's right. Okay, to reveal the conspiracy's true shape. As I recall my experiences up to this point, I belatedly realized something. You already knew Rogray was colluding with the Empire. Is that why you sought me out? You used me as bait, Sylus.
I used myself as bait, too.
He did.
Besides, no one is better than you in terms of determining which Imperial citizen wants to take the throne. Working with you makes investigating easier.
I put on a stern expression and silently tear open the bandage in my hand. I'm practically embracing Sylus from behind as I wrap his wounds. Yes, touch him. It's fine. It's not like he left you there, Epstein. After thinking it over, I forcefully wrap the remaining bandage around Sylus's wrist and tie the tight knot.
You're being childish.
I'm being a little bit of a brat, yes. I glare at him before leaning back against the tree. My gaze sweeps over the cracked earth beneath my feet. Then I gaze at Chaos's sky. The city-state that has risen from the to the surface is a speck on the horizon. Without the pervasive red mist, its bright light is as striking as stars. Yes, touch him. Listen, why didn't they take off his jacket for this scene? Listen, I wouldn't be wrapping it around his clothes. I would be wrapping it around his body without clothes on. That grin. In the night sky, crimson nebulae slowly churns and flickers with a faint electric light. They pulsate like a silent heartbeat. Do you often deal with assassination attempts?
Anytime, anywhere, daytime and nighttime. It's very annoying.
Is it? I mean, okay, but everything but the last part could be said about other things. Gotta get those off. Mary speaks. Listen, I'm just saying.
But enjoying the scenery after? This is a first.
It's over a wholesome stream. In the Empire, the scenery is pre-designed by engineers using the weather system. I've never seen anything that's like this naturally wild scenery before. It's precious. There's holy water. This is the same feeling that Chaosy gave me, and I turn to look at Sylus. He pulls me against his shoulder as if he anticipated it.
Chaosy didn't have scenery like this in the past. This is a monster-like galaxy. It pulls in any planets that come close and devours them.
This music is not helping anything.
Chaosi's primary and secondary stars are also locked in the same struggle. They pull and tear each other apart. This nebula is the remnant of their struggle.
Sylus, please. Sylus, please. Are you saying...
Chaosi will march towards its own destruction. Maybe in a few hundred years. Maybe tomorrow.
His chest gently rises and falls with each breath. Yet Sylus speaks of his homeland's destruction with an unsettling nonchalance. Mom. It's like how he offers no explanation for these intimate moments. Everything is treated as natural. I'm scared. I suddenly understand why he's trying so hard to control chaos. I need it. You'd rather be destroyed on your own terms than wait for an ending. There's a soft rustling beside me as Sylus takes my hand. He guides it towards the nebula. Slowly, carefully, he guides my fingers to trace the scenery before us. It's as if he's sketching an invisible future.
It's like a dragon.
Sylus raises his chin towards the sky.
Its shape is like a dragon. Have you heard of them before?
Your emblem is in Chaosi is a dragon. They're mythical creatures, yes? The Empire's library has several novels with stories about them. In those tales, dragons devour cities, burn wastelands, consumes people's souls. Sylus suddenly laughs as if he thought of something. I'm so thirsty.
Most people endure the status quo while secretly hoping for a new established order to arrive. But that is built on the destruction of the old world. So people create dragons to overturn the current world for them. All the dreams they don't dare to realize are realized by it.
He tightens his grip on my hand, and his gaze reminds me of a dragon's eye you'd read about. I'm unable to look away.
I know you want to kill me. I want to kill you too, for the future and established order you desire. Using any means necessary is fair.
I think he mispronounced something else. Listen, Sylus, you have a weird way of showing how to kill me. You want to conquer the Cosmic Empire after killing me and turn it into a livable Chaosi. The speculations I've harbored are voiced, yet I feel calmer than expected. Oh, no living world enemies means to them.
And you want to annex Chaosi to make it the cornerstone of your reign. See, I told you we were a perfect match.
We are. Of course we are. Yes, we are. Yep. I also realized that my thoughts about why he saved me were unnecessary. Similar to how I want to kill him, he wants to kill me, so he won't let me die at the hands of another. How long do we have until we're enemies?
It won't be long. When the time comes, I look forward to it overturning the cosmos itself. There are no dragons in this world, but we can become dragons.
Exactly, which is why you need to work together, join forces. This crimson night seems to have ended. It's just time for Sylus and me. We help each other stand. Under our feet, our shadows sway and stretch in the distant firelight. They overlap. Even so, I can still clearly distinguish his shadow and my own from their outlines. "10 days pass. My visit to Chaosy has ended, so Sylus and I part ways at the warp point. I return to the Empire, but his spaceship doesn't head back to his homeland. I know that Chaosy won't just watch from the sidelines and supply weapons in galaxy wars now. Before the countdown to our enmity, I can't say that word, begins, enmity, there we go. I occasionally communicate with Sylus after court is adjourned. Is the collection team I sent to Chaosy useful? The Empire's research department has been developing a batch of anti-corrosion equipment. I thought it'd be perfect to send them to you for testing.
Using this equipment to collect Erythra stones is convenient. But this is enough. The team doesn't need to stay in Chaosy anymore.
His nickname. I just realized his nickname is on here. King Crow. As he speaks, a notification appears in the interface lower's right-hand corner. It's a request from the guards at the Imperial border regarding the oh my gosh, there's so many words in this one. Of the collection team's personnel. The Empire's technology is second to none in the cosmos. I only wanted to support my fiancé's homeland.
Only the two of us are in this comms channel. You can stop pretending.
Joke's on you, Sylus. I'm not pretending.
Ordinary collection teams wouldn't be as well trained as these people. I'm not unaware of your plans that involve Erythra stones. Do it more covertly next time. Maybe then you'll actually fool me.
Who says I'm trying to fool you? I'm not trying to fool anybody. Except myself, because that's what I'm like. I glare at him and end the call at the girl. I am. There's so many words in this one that are like words I've never seen before. You guys get to see me struggle so hard. At least the informants I planted on Chaosy haven't been discovered. During this time, I frequently receive gifts from Sylus. Look at him giving gifts still. Each a memento from a different planet he's visited. Dial's snow-white crystal stand, Firel's thorn-covered flowers, Case's wind. I repeatedly check to confirm that these things are just gifts and nothing more. Never before seen words. It's true.
If I were to give you intel, I wouldn't use these baubles as cover. Is receiving gifts from your fiancé an unbelievable thing for you?
No,
Your
I'm just.
Majesty.
He's so sweet. He just really likes giving me gifts. He's sending you trophies. It's true. I just imagine someone walking in and there's like a head of a small creature or something, and they're like, "This is interesting." And MC is like, "Yes, thanks. It's from my husband." She's like proud about it. Telling herself lies. MC's good at telling herself lies. It's not like we're in an actual romantic relationship. Of course I'd be surprised. Over the comms, Sylus gestures, as if flicking my forehead.
You should start getting used to it from now on, before we become enemies. Our marriage alliance should continue for both our sakes.
He is like a penguin giving us stones. What Sylus doesn't know is that his gifts are accompanied by countless reports about him during court.
Chaosi's former sovereign Rogray has been on the run for several days. Currently, Sylus is leading forces to annex every galaxy that sheltered and supported him.
Okay.
Your Majesty, Chaosi continues to expand. Considering their access to the Erythrostone weapons that Sylus possesses, the threat is immeasurable.
No, he's not. The Nile isn't just a river in Egypt.
Your Majesty, there have been sightings of Zinlai and Rogray on the same planet. They're recruiting mercenaries.
Oh, no, they're not.
We've tracked them down. They established a military base in the Lorne Galaxy.
I'm gonna tell my husband. He's gonna seek him out.
I'm afraid Zinlai is preparing to attack the Empire.
Your Majesty, Sylus has become synonymous with destruction throughout the cosmos.
I mean...
You should annul your engagement with him.
Excuse me, you are fired for even considering that, ma'am.
Otherwise, the galaxies that support the Empire will feel a sense of betrayal.
Well, then that's their own prerogative.
Your Majesty.
No. Enough. I didn't ask your opinion, miss. I close my eyes and rub my temple. Zinlai and Sylus. Both of them are ticking time bombs. If Sylus chooses to invade the Empire while Zinlai stages his rebellion, instead of waiting, it's better to make the first move. I'll intercept Zinlai in advance. Rogray can be used as a hostage to challenge Chaosi. Here are my orders. Gather the most elite soldiers from our military. We shall prepare to a suppression campaign against Zinlai and Rogray. No one is to catch wind of this.
Understood. But Zinlai's military base has anti-radar systems that block all detection methods. I'm afraid...
I make it work. Oh, I have a way to make it work. Don't worry, I have another way. Now everyone has an opinion. It isn't until nightfall, when the garden's shadows slant into the Great Hall, that the strategic discussion about the campaign finally ends. Just as I'm about to leave, the strategist's voice rings out behind me again. It's like a persistent ghost pursuing me.
Your Majesty.
I said I didn't want your
announce the
opinion.
annulment of your engagement with
Ma'am,
Sylus
why
as
are
soon
you
as possible.
so persistent, ma'am? Ma'am. Why? Do you want my man? 'Cause you're not getting him, ma'am.
Otherwise, the Empire's relationship with other galaxies will be difficult to maintain.
I'm fitting to yeet you off the side of this tower, wherever we're at. I know what I'm doing. To the prisons. Your life is a small price to pay. The strategist is making a tactical error. Having spent a full day at court, my mind is coated with fatigue. After slowly washing up, I spread out Chaos's topographical map on my desk. Then my husband... My secretary is probably bringing me a midnight snack. I'm used to this routine and don't look up. It's our man! It's our man! Amid the rustling, soft hands gently rest on my shoulders and begin to massage the... Man! No! What?
It's very late, Your
Don't
Majesty.
touch me! What is with these men touching me? Stop! I did not give you consent to touch me. Where is my consenting king? God, stop! Stop touching me. Stop. I'm so grossed out by these people. State your purpose.
What are you talking about, Your Majesty?
Why are you here touching me right now? Why are you touching me right now? Why? Stop touching me. Stop touching me. I'm so, I don't know why I'm having such a visceral reaction to this. This is so, just stop touching me, please. Speak now, or else you won't leave this room alive.
Your Majesty,
Get out! Stop touching me! After sputtering meaningless syllables, he finally stammers out a sentence.
I heard you wanted to annul your
I
engagement
don't
with
want
Sylus.
anything!
I consider
Where is the
myself
strategist?
no worse than
I'm going
him,
to
so
kill
I decided
her.
to recommend myself.
No! Stop! I am having such a visceral reaction, you guys. I cannot stop! Where is the strategist? I need to kill her now. She's dead to me. Oh my god. I can't. What? Snapping out of my confusion that was caused by his bewildered words, I brush away his hand, cover the topographical map, and turn to him. In that case, enlighten me. What can you bring me by being my fiancé? Resources? Connections? I smile as I look at him from head to toe. You're not going to tell me it's my face, are you? I'm not sure if I misheard, but there's a familiar chuckle outside the window. Why is Sylus here? This is insane. There are guards everywhere.
It's just...
It's just that you're dead now. I'm sorry. He wanted to say something, but the laughter outside suddenly stops, and a thread like red mist drifts into the room. The rest of his words are stuck in his throat. The low gurgle is like a cry for help. However, the owner of that power doesn't give him a chance to open his mouth. In the blink of an eye, the man's body entangled in red mist folds In an extremely disheveled manner, he's thrown out of my room. In his place stands someone who I haven't seen for many days.
Despite the fact we've been apart for so long, your judgment and taste are still normal. That's something worth celebrating.
And you? I didn't think you'd throw caution to the wind. There are guards outside, yet you managed to not make too much of a commotion. Did you bring what I wanted? The magnetic field around the outer edge of Chaosy can disable almost all systems. Ragray's anti-radar interference isn't an exception. Hi, baby! I asked Sylus to bring me a chip that could simulate the magnetic field's characteristics. Mind your business. He walks into my room, his gaze sweeping over the area where the nobleman had been several times. He fidgets with the ring on his finger. That's adorable, though. Following Sylus's gaze, I look at my bare ring finger. I took the ring off before I washed up.
Since when were you so careless, Your Majesty? If you're going to put on an act, you need to commit. That explains why a lowlife like him found an opportunity.
Yeah. How are you so sure? Sylus, you're acting strange. He takes another step towards me. I'm sorry, guys. Mind your business continued to mind your business. He takes another step towards me, his fingers sliding along the edge of the table. The ring I had temporarily placed there falls into his palm.
Do you want to call off our engagement?
No. What? The unexpected question catches me off guard. I didn't expect Sylus to care. Just as I'm about to tell him the truth, I changed my mind. Are you concerned? Oh no, I am. Dang it. Dang it! I missed that. Was it maxed on the last one too? Listen, I save a lot of Sylus. I reach out to lift Sylus's chin. I smile as I expose him. But all of them are good. I'll just have to revisit it when I get more. I see. You're jealous. But what can I do? You have a terrible reputation. This union doesn't benefit me whatsoever. Oh, I didn't see it. Thanks, Chica. Sylus's arm tightens around my lower back as he lifts. Hello? I'm gonna. Sylus's arms tighten around my lower back as he lifts me, takes a step, and pins me against the wall.
Then let's take this chance to restate our terms again. No matter how voracious your appetite is, no matter how grand your ambitions are, I'm the only one who can satisfy you in the cosmos.
And now I'm mad that I don't have any voice lines. Yes, you are. You're acting strange. His kiss erupts me. His familiar scent traps me between the wall and his embrace. Where are we? Before I can even wipe away my teasing smile, he bites my lower lip. Sharp like a punishment, the tingling sensation reaches deep into my throat. Oh no, I guess I will need to. Oh my god. Oh my god. It seemingly melts away the distance created by those days without his touch. It incinerates my accumulated frustration and restlessness. My cheeks hurt so bad right now.
Tell me you have no intention of calling off the engagement.
I have no intentions. There were none. What intentions? There was none. The only intention I have is the intention of you being in my bed. You care about this? That's childish. Unable to find a few seconds to breathe, I tilt my head back and let his trail of gentle kisses fall on my neck. He continues to go down. Nope, absolutely not. That strategist is dead to me. He catches my fingers as I run them through his hair. They're enveloped in warmth and moisture. He slips the ring onto my finger once again. It now carries the warmth from his mouth. He pushes it to the base of my finger.
You can say my behavior has been unusual. When we were apart, I missed you every single day.
I could use some more convincing. I have. My body feels weightless as Sylus carries me on to the soft bed. We fall together, our legs and arms entangled. I take the initiative to close the distance between us this time. I know. I feel the same way. I caress his chest. His rhythmic heartbeat tickles my palm like a feather. A rhythmless beat pounds against my ears. Sylus's embrace seemingly melts me into his and slowly consumes everything that I am, bit by bit. Soon, the last traces of rationality is burned. This man's voice and panting it does things for me and to me. The world around us fades. In what remains of our senses, there's only each other's breaths, touch, warmth, and scent. Mired in silken bedsheets, our consciousness drifts among the cosmos. Underneath the stars' radiance, our bodies are intertwined. I didn't read what was just passed because I'm too busy. I was too busy. I don't think about anything. I don't worry about anything. I only know that tonight, Sylus, who's acting slightly unusual tonight, he's somewhat to my liking. MC, is that what we're going with? After a night of deep sleep, I'm sure you got deep sleep. I'm sure you had a lot of deep sleep, actually. After a night of deep sleep, the sky curtain is working as usual. It simulates beautiful, tranquil morning light. Hi. I open my eyes. In my blurred vision, Sylus idly plays with my fingers. That's so cute. Ringed fingers are intertwined. The Empire's diamond and Chaosi's erythrostone glimmer brilliantly under the dawn. Waking up to this face, now I understand why monarchs would skip out on attending court. I would kill to wake up to this face. Oh my gosh. Soft Sylus. I know. I love soft Sylus so much. Unable to resist taking a few... I knew it was gonna go too fast. They do that on purpose. They do that on purpose. Unable to resist taking a few more admiring glances, I only move when I'm completely satisfied. I slowly free myself from this embrace. The guards outside will change soon. You should leave while they do that.
You're kicking me out as soon as you wake up?
No, I would never think of that. Sorry. Sorry I made the assumption. Smiling, he gets up and gives me a chip while putting on his clothes. Just as I'm about to take it, his hand moves to the side.
If you want me to help you, you should at least tell me why.
Ever since I returned from Chaosi, I've been thinking that the Empire's defense systems needed to be upgraded. The magnetic fields around Chaosi are natural forms of defense that we're studying. I lie with a straight face. Ma'am, you know you can't lie to him. He knows exactly what you're up to. Girl. I lie with a straight face, sit up straight, and pull the chip from Sylus's fingers.
In that case, I should ask you for payment.
He takes his belt from the chair and loops it around me. I was like, they're certainly not gonna do that. I was proven so wrong. Oh my god. He takes his belt from the chair and loops it around me. A slight pull brings me to his side.
You need to leave with me when I see you next time.
We're going somewhere? This man is so sweet.
Answer my question first.
What if our relationship is different the next time we meet? Sylus never agreed to spare the Empire from conflict, and I never said I wouldn't take action against Chaosi. Not to mention, I'm currently planning a campaign. Sylus is included in my calculations.
Let's make another deal, then. Should that happen, our relationship will return to what it was when we first met.
Outside, the sound of footsteps of two groups of guards meeting as they change shifts resounds.
So what's your answer?
I agree. I'm afraid he and I will officially be standing on opposite sides the next time we meet. In front of me and Sylus's premise. After parting ways with Sylus, I busy myself with the campaign's deployment and strategic discussions. 5 days pass in the blink of an eye. On the day of the campaign, I hold a secret rally on the mothership. Before setting out, I give a speech to those participating in this battle. You shall take part in a war that could overturn the cosmic order. You will become the authors of history. Like the mighty dragons from those legendary epics, you shall be the architects of a new order. After today, the Cosmic Empire will continue to prosper. Passing through the warp point and arriving at Lorne, the scene before my eyes was beyond my expectation. Dangerous red lights from the approaching fleet flash, and every one of Zinlei's private soldiers has guns and blades embedded with erythrostones at their waist. Even if he was allied with the former sovereign of Chaosy, it'd be impossible for him to obtain a weapon supply of this scale. I am giving speeches, yes. Only one person could provide these erythrostone weapons. Sylus. The forces participating in the encirclement are only a quarter of the Imperial army. Faced with erythrostone weapons, victory is almost impossible for us. When did he learn of my plan and decide to turn the tables on me? You really are just like me. We're always merciless towards each other. So it comes to this. I know that if I were in Sylus's position, I would have made the same decision, yet anger still surges from my heart. I curse his name again and again. Ma'am, you've already cursed him once. When you learned of my plan, did you feel the same way? I practically slammed the comms button on the mothership's console. All spaceships can now hear my voice. All units, stay calm. You are to follow my orders. Get in a defensive formation. Retreating is our priority.
Your Majesty, Chaosy's sovereign is targeting you.
I thought it was that.
You cannot fall into his hands.
I thought it was that bitch strategist. She better not be on these ships.
Please, come with me. I'll escort you back to the Empire.
A massive explosion echoes from the upper levels of the mothership. The hull violently shakes. Another laser pierces through the mothership. It's brutally torn in half. I grab the general and lunge. We narrowly escape disaster. She isn't allowed on the Empire anymore. She's been ousted. Listen to me. Call for reinforcements.
What about you, Your Majesty?
I'm staying here. I will never let myself fall into Sylus's hands. However, I want to stay here. I'll be a witness to Sylus walking toward the future he desires. Ooh. Oh, hello. Oh no, my God.
Are you waiting for reinforcements or the chance to give up?
That smirk, though.
Don't forget to repay me.
Okay. Oh, ma'am, what are you trying to do?
Are you afraid you'll be unable to pay me back? Now it's our turn to level the playing field.
Oh no, it would be awful if you decided to throw me. Oh, why are you throwing me? Sylus! Oh, look at that lance, though. Spear. He did the dragoon jump. It's just so violent. He's gonna make it up to us right now.
I'm here to rescue you, Your Majesty.
Why is that so hot, though? Oh my gosh, this scene is so good.
I wonder if the Emperor still wants my belated assistance.
Did he just kneel to us? Oh my god, you guys! I can't. If I was sitting, my brain doesn't even function right now, you guys. This music is also very good.
If you agree to stand by my side, my loyalty, my power, and everything else that's mine, it will all be yours.
Okay. Oh my god. I am dead. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. This man is just... Listen, sit, sir, whatever. I don't know. My brain doesn't function at this point. The coordinates Sylus entered into the spaceship are from the third planet in the solar system. Covered in yellow sand, it drifts in the cosmos. Through the porthole, my destroyed mothership gradually recedes into the distance, along with the war where the tide of the battle had turned. All of it fades away. Zinlai's army is annihilated by Sylus, and Rogray has long since been captured. The victor is obvious. It is, yes, I have stopped functioning.
I checked. Not a single person from your army died in Lorne. Do you feel relieved?
A blade spins out between my fingers, and I point it at Sylus. Explain yourself, Mr. Fiancé. Sylus smiles and takes a step back. He tapes a holographic display behind him. Oh, he taps. And a fuzzy recording immediately begins to play.
Zinlai is Rogray's biggest supporter. Killing him was one of my objectives as well.
The former sovereign of Chaosi. He's no longer important. You can take him away. I can tell you everything. the galaxies he allied with, his hideouts. In exchange, I want to know the movements of the Cosmic Empire's current Empress. I want the Empire's throne and the head of the woman currently sitting on it.
Oh, Sylus was not gonna let his wife get beheaded.
There's no conflict of interest between us. We can be friends. My army needs Erythrostone weapons. With your assistance, defeating the Empire will be effortless.
We should always trust Sylus. We should never not trust Sylus. If he does something, it's always in our best interest, somehow. Unease rises deep within me. I turn off the recording. We're besties, of course. You used my plans to make a deal with Zinli. Sylus, I could have sworn I told you to let me know when you're going to use me as bait.
Pretend you're me for a few seconds. Would telling you about my plans allow you to profit from the conflict?
I'm momentarily at a loss for words. The answer would most likely be no, but I keep that to myself. When did you find out?
I knew from the beginning.
He smiles, holds up 2 fingers, and waves them in front of my face.
I've been watching you. It's like how you planted informants in Chaos.
He found them. Oh yes, Mysterious Shadows. I love it so much. The spaceship glides past brilliant star clusters and destroyed asteroids. It gradually approaches a sandy yellow planet. The planet is called Earth. It's said to be the birthplace of all dragon-related legends. He takes my hand and leads me towards the deck. We step onto the boundless yellow sand, as if we've landed on the softest page of a legendary tale. He probably found them the second they showed on it, honestly.
Humans left this planet behind for hundreds of years. It was alone in this corner of the cosmos. Until we arrive. Maybe we'll become legends on this planet tomorrow. Like dragons.
The Empire won't fall because of one defeat, but Chaosi's power continues to grow stronger with each passing day. A delicate balance was achieved between the Empire and Chaosi. The Empress and the Sovereign maintained a relationship between the 2 galaxies through their political marriage alliance. When their interests aligned, they're partners with perfect rapport. When their interests conflict, they become ruthless enemies who show each other no mercy. The entire cosmos holds its breath and waits for another clash between the Cosmic Empire and Chaosi. When that time comes, the universal order will shift. It is said that this is what Empress Mira of the Cosmic Empire and Sylus, Chaosi's sovereign, hope will happen. 418 years later, they welcome such a future. But that is a story for another time. Excerpt from the never-ending cosmos. Oh my gosh, that was so good. Wait, that was a great ending. That was such a great ending. That was... Oh, I was not expecting that. That was so good. I am so in love with that. Oh my god. All right. Time to decline the marriage now. In an alternate universe. I wonder if that's all leaked to the fractal. I can't wait to see Zane's next week. I can't either. I'm so excited. So there's so
Did you choose
many.
a color that matches me?
There's so many.
It's time to receive our blessings.
Come on. Take his hand. I have some things to say after we decline his proposal.
If you want people to notice something's not right, well, you're free to push my hand away. This marriage, do you still want to?
Back out of the engagement. Okay. Imagine Zane stumbling into these. His tempting words are like a fiend's offer. I re-examine all of my decisions up to this point once again. He's not wrong. I'm an empress. Why do I need a political marriage to achieve my goals? Are you implying it's unnecessary? Even if I were to walk out and announce that our engagement has been annulled, no one would question me. I pushed Sylus away and stepped back. My stance couldn't be any more obvious. Surprisingly, Silas's smile doesn't disappear. It's as if he had already anticipated this. He steps aside and opens the door for me.
You may do as you please.
Many years later, as the war in the Allure Galaxy drags on without reaching a conclusion, I often recall that distant afternoon when I annulled my engagement with Sylus. Did his smile mean I walked into a trap he had set? Was everything part of his plan? I'm not sure, but I believe that it must have been the case. In the cosmic year 649, Mira Rosebrook, the 6th Empress of the Cosmic Empire, announced the annulment of her engagement with Sylus, the 2nd Sovereign of Chaosy. We can almost say with certainty that this was the beginning of the war between the Empire and the Chaosy. The Empress and Chaosy Sovereigns spent their entire lives locked in opposition. With their passing, it's difficult to trace the original reason for the war. Fragmentary records suggest that even before their proposed marriage of convenience, Empress Mira intended to annex Chaosy. Meanwhile, Sylus had planned to conquer the Cosmic Empire. The desire for conquest burned more intensely than romantic desire. This is false. From this perspective, who could say they weren't perfectly matched arch nemesis? Are there no schemers who used ambition to constrain fate itself? Mira and Sylus, a century-old empire and emerging forces, a union that never reached a joyous fruition, and a war that never found a resolution. I'm so excited to do Journal Humbe. Okay, so I have some thoughts about this this story. I really liked Sylus's. I hesitate to say it's my favorite because I haven't gone through the other ones, but there were things I really liked about Xavier's, and there was things I really liked about Sylus's. But what I can agree on is that all of the cutscenes, all of the kindled moments have been incredible. I am so absolutely impressed with them.